Catterall, Gethin in the ring then ahead of this WBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight Championship contest to MC Andy Friedlander.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds for the WBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight Championship, brought to you by Frank Warren and sponsored by 32 Red, Foot Asylum and Raynham Steel. It is sanctioned by the WBO with John Handler, the supervisor. Scoring this fight are 3 ringside judges, are Terry O'Connor, Marcus McDonnell and Steve Gray. Timekeeper, Peter Humphrey. And when the action begins, your referee in charge from Preston, Mr. Phil Edwards. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, a former British lightweight champion wearing the black and purple shorts, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 8 losses and 1 draw, 12 of those wins coming by way of knockout. This boxer weighed in at 9 stone 13 pounds, fighting out of Walsall, England, Martin Gethin. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black, red and silver shorts, he holds a perfect professional record of 17 wins and 0 defeats. With 9 wins coming by way of knockout. Yesterday on the scales he weighed 9 stone 13 pounds, fighting out of Chorley, England, the reigning, defending, unbeaten WBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight Champion, Jack Catterall.
Gentlemen, you've had your instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect of you. Keep your punches on the target area, watch your heads in close, and remember, defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Jack Catterall, Lancashire fighter from Chorley, not too far away from here. Plenty of support for him in the auditorium. Martin Gethin from Walsall, not too far away from Richie Woodall territory. And over the years, Martin Gethin has been a really gutsy, talented fighter, good enough, as you heard, to win the British lightweight title here up at super lightweight, and coming into it on the back of a really good win, Richie, against John Wayne Hibbert.
Yeah, and he came into that contest, 5 or 6 days notice, I believe, and he upset John Wayne Hibbert and stopped him. It was a 4th round stoppage. So, yeah, he's not bad, Gethin. It's what Martin Gethin actually turns up when he's been training and he's on the job, then he can be a handful for anyone. But he's up against a tricky southpaw in Catterall. I like the look of Catterall, 17-0, remember, undefeated. And, John, it's such a competitive division domestically, isn't it, the super lightweights?
Very much so. Nice start from Catterall, showing that good right-hand lead. He's been a promising fighter for some time, undefeated in 17, as you say. It was really, I think, when he beat Thomas Stalker back in 2014 that we really looked at Catterall and said, this is somebody who's special. He went over and sparred in the American gyms with Floyd Mayweather, with Saul Alvarez. Great experience that was, and he's won his last 3 on points, and he's starting well here and finding good hand speed and accuracy to give Gethin plenty of trouble in this opening round.
I think Gethin is just decided, John, just to walk forward a little bit and try and close that gap down. He knows that he's got to get a little bit closer up to Catterall, but by doing that, he's actually walking onto shots. So Gethin's probably got to move his head a little bit more, be a little bit more elusive if he's going to opt for that style of walking forward. But it's a good, positive start from Catterall.
Yeah, nice start. Catterall ranked number 2 by the WBO. WBO champion would be a big ask. Terence Crawford, I think he might be a little way away from wanting that fight yet, but he's clearly got a talent. Is Gethin going to be able to get close and put him under the sort of pressure which could give him a chance of producing another upset victory? But this is a nice, confident start from Catterall. Catterall slightly the taller man, although he doesn't stand particularly tall, but there again, good example of that hand speed and accuracy from Catterall. No great power in those shots, but finding the targets.
Yeah, he's controlling the tempo well here, Catterall. And like I say, Gethin, the way he's coming forward, he's not moving the head. He's very flat on his feet, getting caught. This is good from Catterall. He's doing his job. Gethin's got to quicken the feet up a little bit. Certainly this come forward walking style, what he's doing, he's suiting Catterall.
Yeah, as Catterall's able to pot shot him as he does so. There's a smile from Gethin as he landed with those headshots, Jack Catterall. But that is a really nice, confident opening round for...
Stick, that jab's got to stick, son. Don't press and fly. And look for that bend.
Welcome back to the Manchester Arena, where Martin Gethin had plenty of problems in that opening round. Here getting instructions from Errol Johnson. On the other side of the ring, Haroon Headley will be delighted with the start that his man Jack Catterall made, Richie.
Yeah, tremendous start. Got that first round under his belt. Gethin has got to change things around if he's going to be successful here.
Catterall showing superior hand speed and great accuracy in that opening round. And Gethin trying to walk him down, but he's absorbing too many of these. Gethin peppering him with that southpaw lead right hand.
The problem that Gethin's got here with the slow feet, he's walking in and getting caught, and he's probably going to try and drag Jack Catterall into the later stages of this contest. But by doing that, John, he's just taking too many shots. So if he doesn't watch out, he's going to get cut or he's going to get busted up with the eyes. He's taking a lot of punishment, is Catterall. And again, the good straight punches again from Catterall. And so Gethin has got to change.
And got his gloves down. It was a target which Catterall was only too happy to accept.
Exactly. So Gethin, for me, got to start doing something different. Got to up the tempo, maybe. Certainly got to move the head more. But Catterall is just doing his job. This is fairly comfortable for Catterall. And I would expect a little bit more from Gethin.
Critics of Catterall have said that he can be a little bit one-dimensional and a little bit one-paced. But Gethin, so far, not really getting into this fight. That one pace and that one dimension, if that is indeed what it is serving Jack Catterall pretty well. I think that's, personally, I think that's actually being a little bit disrespectful to Catterall. It's being kind of hypercritical. There have been occasions where maybe in an ideal world you'd have liked to have seen him move on and really dominate opponents, but he's made a great start, and down goes Gethin. That left eye already marking up, and Catterall is just showing that he's got a little bit too much of everything.
Yeah, a couple of good shots there, a couple of good body shots went in actually from Catterall, and then he switches the attack upstairs. But here again, left uppercut, right hook combinations going in. It's a good positive second round again, and Gethin just keeps coming forward, but again walking onto punches. Yeah, good stuff.
Catterall too strong, too heavy-handed right now, and he is starting to inflict a somewhat one-sided beating on Martin Gethin, and you wonder how long this is going to continue. That left hand just strayed slightly low. Referee Phil Edwards telling Jack Catterall, and Gethin certainly felt the weight of it once more, and he's not really been able to impose himself on Catterall in any way. And here comes the Chorley man once more.
Yeah, he's starting to go through the gears now, Catterall. Blood coming from the nose of Gethin, so there's some damage there as well. See, that's what Gethin's got to be doing. That's slipping to the left there and using that left hook right hand combination. That's what he should be doing more of to avoid the shots. But Catterall, he's teeing him up now with, and watch the right hook to the body also is pretty good.
Did Gethin underestimate the power of Jack Catterall? Catterall took the first round, and emphatically with the knockdown. It's all been Chorley's Jack Catterall so far, and with a knockdown in the second round, Martin Gethin in trouble.
Yeah, some good stuff from Catterall here. Left uppercut downstairs. A couple of good shots that went in. Let's have a look here. Nice jab there, just misses, but watch the left uppercut. That is banged on the button. That's probably what done the damage.
How much more can Martin Gethin take? He is gutsy, he's determined, he's brave, but at the moment he's being outscored in just about every department, and Catterall going to work again. Gethin, I think, thought that one was low, but he's hurt once more. There's a grimace as he went down. Catterall targeting the body, and here he goes, and it could be that he's about to take him out right here and now. Gethin holding on with desperation. No knockdown, says the referee, but Gethin in all sorts of trouble, Richie.
He is, and Catterall is sensing victory here now. The combinations, the body work especially, I think, has hurt Gethin in this round, John. And now Catterall is going for the finish.
Big left hand again as Gethin starts to unravel, and he's going to go down, and does. That's a second knockdown, and Catterall is heading to the emphatic inside the distance win that he'd hoped to, and surely from here there is no way back for Martin Gethin. Phil Edwards says continue, but Catterall now is looking to take him out. Gethin bravely trying to fight back off the ropes, but Catterall just stifling and crowding his work a little bit, needs to give himself a bit of space to find more power shots, but surely now only a matter of time.
Gethin just survived that onslaught there. Oh. Good shot though there from Catterall.
Gethin holds his glove up as much as to say, yeah, you caught me fair and square. Is that going to be it? And he said he's had enough. You saw him look at the referee and said, no, I don't want any more. And in the third round, the fight is over, and Jack Catterall produces an eye-catching display and produces an excellent stoppage win.
Tremendous punch in there from Catterall, finished the job off, sensed that his opponent was getting weaker, worked downstairs, hurt Gethin with a couple of good shots, but the left uppercut in particular was a cracking punch from Catterall also. I think the lad worked well tonight with his straight shots, with his hook to the body, and then that left uppercut also just showed what variation Catterall's got, and he had the sense, he sensed that his opponent was going, and then really just finished him off, John. He's getting on the ropes, his feet are square, trying to fight back, but this is where Catterall just overcrowded a little bit, just stifled his work. But as you said then, he managed to find the gaps on the inside and then just finished the job off nicely, coming up here now. Working with the jab, straight left hand. Yeah, that's a good finish, and the referee had seen enough.
That was the moment, and Martin Gethin from there knew very much that the game was up. The British champion is Tyrone Nurse. He'll have been watching this, and a match-up between Jack Catterall and Tyrone Nurse somewhere down the line is an absolute natural, but that is impressive punch power and accuracy from Catterall, who showed that the 33-year-old Martin Gethin was just a little bit out of his depth tonight. Really good performance from the defending champion, and Jack Catterall gets the eye-catching win that he wanted, and that victory will now be confirmed by our Master of Ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Phil Edwards calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 40 seconds of round number 3, declaring that Martin Gethin in no position to safely continue. So your winner in the blue corner, and still the Intercontinental Super Lightweight Champion, Jack Catterall.
From the outset, Jack Catterall looked as though he was very much in control. Gethin never really able to get into it, and Catterall getting an emphatic victory.
Anything away from Catterall's performance and the value of the win, Steve, but was Gethin at it tonight?
I'm not quite sure what Martin Gethin was playing at. I thought he would go a lot more rounds. I thought he'd be a little bit more cautious, be a little bit more careful. I thought he'd stick out his jab. I thought he'd try a few things. He put himself in there to be hit and hurt, which he was. And no one's ever doubted his heart and his bravery, so I have actually no idea what he was doing. And I'm not even sure Catterall believed it for a moment. Yeah. It was too easy.
All he could do is take profit from it. He is a young man on the way up. Tell us more about how far you think he could go.
Well, the great thing is about the light welterweight division. That's what it is. I call it the light welter. I don't like super lightweight. Just call me old-fashioned.